1999. I was 19 years old, living in Southern California, living in the suburbs, and eating a hell of a lot of acid. Really. The good stuff. Didn't know how good I had it. To the lady at the video store, I'm not going to mention your name because honestly I don't remember it. I'm not even going to mention the name of the video store because honestly I don't remember that either. But thank you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you to her and the many other people I was able to get really good acid from that summer. Anyways, I got really comfortable carrying the stuff around and not necessarily worrying about it. And after eating it for a couple of months, not daily, but weekly for sure, and maybe a couple days a week, I developed quite a tolerance to it. And one time, I had a careless night, and it fell out of my pocket. And I thought it was gone for good. This was like the middle of August. And a friend of mine gets a hold of me and says that they found a vial in their car. They're pretty sure it's probably mine. Yeah, the chances are good. So it had been there for about a week in their car, rolling around in the heat. Southern California in the middle of August. So in my mind, I'm thinking this stuff is going to be worthless at this point. So I didn't hesitate when I finally got it back to just go ahead and eat what was left, because it was like the very bottom of a vial of liquid, and to me it looked like there was maybe 2 or 3 hits in there. And my thinking was it was going to be weakened anyways because it's been in the heat and the sun, and those aren't the conditions you keep acid in. Well, I hadn't considered that it was the bottom of the vial, and that is intend to be kind of strong, stronger than the other stuff, which it was already some really strong stuff, and my eyeball measurement of a couple of drops was way off because it just came out in a stream and I just shot it onto my tongue. Just not the smartest thing I've ever done, but again, I'm only 19 years old at the time, and I'm just trying to have a good night. My girlfriend and I are hanging out with some other friends. I think I was the only one taking acid, though. I was the only adventurer in that group. But anyways, that night, long story short, we're going to cut to the chase. A whole lot of stuff happened. But that night I got pulled over. And it was because I cut off a cop as we were on an on-ramp to go, or an off-ramp, and headed over an overpass. It was just a really dumb thing I did. Anyways, as I'm getting pulled over and I'm realizing, I might be kind of coming down. It's been a few hours since I ate all that acid, but I'm not done tripping yet by any means. And I realize this cop, he's kind of known around the town, and he's a fucking douchebag. Big surprise. So I immediately just have to give myself a pep talk, and the first thing that comes to mind is that scene in True Romance where Bronson Pinchot's on the elevator and he's got the wire on him, and you're seeing the cops listening in, and it looks like Christian Slater's gonna just shoot him in the face. And the thing that Tom Sizemore says that stuck with me was, "You're an actor. Act, motherfucker." And those were the words that went through my head as I was rolling the window down to talk to this cop while I was just fucking scared out of my fucking mind. And I swear this cop talked to me for at least 10 minutes. He gave me the pen test. He didn't get me out of the car. I didn't have to walk a line or anything, which I'm confident I would have done beautifully in that moment. I did not go to jail that night, and I will always thank Tom Sizemore for that, and Bronson Pinchot as well. You saved my life without even meaning.